Yo, what's good everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm joined by Zerkaa once again. How's it going, Zerkaa?
Let's go.
Whoa.
It's going great. You're about to take me to the master level. That's what we're going for.
Absolutely. Today, it's quite simple. Zerkaa's going to be playing through some Geoguessr rounds. I'm going to be watching and giving tips, and we're just trying to progress Zerkaa's level so he can get to the master division, which you're not too far off, right? What's your elo right now?
Every week I'm ranking up. I'm now gold 1. So we're only one step away.
Only one step away. Wow, gold 1. I didn't realize you were that high. Okay, excellent.
I've been cooking. I've been trying. I'm really trying to get there.
Yeah, I can tell, which is awesome. Should we just jump in?
Yeah.
Guys, before we get into the rest of the video, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, which is Surfshark VPN. Now, in my opinion, these days, when you're browsing the internet, it's essential to have a VPN on your side. Companies are frequently using your geographical location to block you from certain content or to hike prices on certain services. And this is where Surfshark VPN comes in. With over 100 secure locations around the world, you can easily optimize your purchase or access blocked content by changing where you are so that you can have your best experience online. And I can tell you, whenever I next book international flight tickets, I'm going to do it through Surfshark VPN to try and get myself the best deal. Surfshark also has 24-hour customer service and a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk when you sign up for a subscription. And in addition to that, when you sign up with the code ZIGZAG, as you can see on screen here, you will get an extra 4 months of Surfshark, which is a great offer. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in getting the Surfshark VPN, there will be a link in the top of the description as well as in the pinned comment. And thank you again to Surfshark for sponsoring the video.
Playing a community world because ranked has changed. So we're playing community world from now on. I need to learn this map.
I think it's once every 2 months that they shuffle the maps, something like that.
Oh god.
Okay.
So how do you want to coach it this time? Do you want me to go around and say my thoughts again?
So yeah, I want you to like maybe just move around for maybe like 20, 30 seconds and then come up with your idea and I'll tell you what you could have looked for.
Okay, so we had to take time to actually move around this time. I've been trying to like copy you and get better at just not moving at all.
Yeah.
And get a vibe for it more. This is a dodgy one, my friend. We're in the Northern Hemisphere. Always a good start. There's no car meta to go off of for this one, unfortunately, which is a shame.
No big car meta anyway.
You got these lovely tiles on the floor.
Yeah, these tiles are actually a good clue on this round. This is definitely the country that they show up the most in.
Very dry lands.
Super dry.
Dry and barren, but this is not a good start. This is one of the worst places I've seen in the past week. What is this?
It's pretty difficult, no doubt.
Right, I'll tell my thoughts out loud. So
yeah.
When I saw Northern Hemisphere, I thought, oh, probably a good chance to be in Mexico. Then I'm seeing like road signs. I'm seeing how like barren and dry it is, and it's steering me away from it quite considerably.
Look at
we
that.
just changed seasons.
And we changed to a Google car as well.
Yeah, and this, oh god, no, come back. Where's the car gone?
It's on the other side of the road. I don't know. If you're actually in that situation, yeah, Z works, yeah.
I'll learn that from you, don't you worry. Z and R.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't know this car. It's green. It says Annie. Oh.
Hello. You've been learning some bollards, haven't you?
Trying to.
Yeah.
Now this is a bollard that can get me very confused sometimes because this can be Australia or Turkey. Now the New Zealand one wraps around. Wait, where's
the
bollard
bollard
gone?
disappeared. They don't have it there anymore.
What is this map? I mean, the fact that this says Annie like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I could send a no, but then I don't think it is. I feel like it could be Turkey.
Okay, so it is Turkey, and right where you're standing, there's at least like 10 different things which are helpful for getting Turkey here. Okay, so number 1 was the bollard. You're right. That's the Australian bollard, which they also have in Turkey. It also occasionally shows up in the Netherlands and Romania, I want to say. But yeah, mostly just Australia, Turkey. Number 2, you can see we got these like rock walls everywhere that are kind of very dark. They're kind of like almost black rock walls. That's like more mud brick, but I'm talking about just, yeah, the kind of piles of stones. And further in the distance, we've got rock walls for sure. Like, yeah, just over to the left there. But beautiful. So that's also very Turkey, I would say. They have a lot of them in like the south of the country near Syria. And Turkey is one of the few countries that has this big car that also has normal coverage. So they've kind of done both there, and that's recently come out. It's normally silver, I think. I think it's normally silver like this. Oh yeah, and then also Ani, right? It's got the I with the dot, and that's only in Turkish. If you have a capital I that has a dot, that's only Turkish. So that's also very, very nice.
Now he's a region guesser. This is the key thing now. So I need to learn how to. This is I need to learn better is region guessing because now we're in gold 1. Getting certain metas isn't good enough anymore.
That's true.
Before in gold 3 and gold 2, I can go, oh, I'm in this country, and a lot of players have no idea where they are. They're kind of like hedge guessing where they're going to be or hedge betting where they're going to be. So now I actually have to be better at guessing. Oh, okay, in this part of the country, like this. Normally I'd go. It was grassy here, and it was dry as hell a minute ago. So
yeah, seasons affect things a lot.
Seasons changing massively here.
Yeah, I have 2 tips for
Seems
region
like-
guessing this one. Number one, we see like almost no trees here. I mean, obviously there's a couple, but there's no forests or anything like that. So that would lean me to clicking anywhere that's kind of yellowish colored on the map instead of green, because the green at this zoom level represents trees. So we're going to click somewhere interior Turkey. And number two, if you look over to this house in the northwest, it's got a sheet metal roof. And in Turkey, sheet metal roofs are much more common all the way east, whereas you'll get a lot more tiled roofs in the west. So I would suggest this is quite eastern.
So you would go like
maybe towards Batman, maybe a bit more northeast than that, but yeah, somewhere
it's
out
called
that
Arnie
direction.
as well. So I guess you should. I guess if you had time, you'd try and look for.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a
Arnie.
village name, right? Just it doesn't look like we're actually heading into a
Yeah,
big town.
right
so,
in.
yeah. It's probably going to be that sized, I reckon.
Bang.
And yeah,
That's right
all
by
the way.
Armenia.
Yeah, that's actually crazy round. Wow.
I mean, to be fair, I struggled because I'd never seen that side before.
Yeah. It looked quite Central Asian, right? It had a bit of a different vibe. Okay, you can do this one no moving. You can do this one no moving, I think.
Well, this is some strange graffiti. This looks South Korea to me because of the language. Seeing some nice circles in the language. That's how I refer to South Korea. Can't read that says, unfortunately. But fair, we got South Korea, which is normally at my level is good enough.
And at my level too, to be honest.
I rarely actually go to Seoul. I always tend to be between like Daegu and Daejeon.
Yeah.
This kind of little triangle here is my guessing area.
I mean, Korea's like very difficult to get the right region in. I'm someone who still at my level tends to click near the middle most times, so that should probably be fine for you as well.
It feels like it's right here.
Okay, let's go. Not bad.
It's not bad. 4.6 is fine. That
Probably
does the
better
job.
than I would have done. I can't even lie.
Right. We have a bollard that tends to make me struggle a lot.
Yeah. What continent do you think it is, firstly?
Europe.
Yeah. So in this region of Europe, the bollards start to lie a lot, I would say, because they kind of become common between
blend.
countries. It's a bit more difficult. Yeah.
Well, there's like a dark red one that's in Russia. That is like this Omsk region. This feels a bit more Europe, that like deep in Europe than that.
Yeah, I would tend to agree.
But we have a Russian plate.
Well, we have a European plate with no blue strip, but you got to remember that previous to the European Union, all the plates in Europe look like this. So yeah, I would suggest this on this occasion, it's an unupdated normal European plate.
So you think this car is just old?
Yes.
I should know this one. What would I have done? Okay, there's no red car for a Ukraine. I'd love to find some language here. That would help me out massively.
It probably would, yeah.
I'm trying to do more no move than I am moving, because otherwise moving becomes domain hunting.
Before we get to any language, let's see what your guess would be, and then we'll maybe try and confirm by getting to some.
What would I go for? Where to start? If I saw this at the start, what would I do? Move around.
We should actually do that at the start of each round. You put your no move guess before you go searching. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't got one.
It's hard.
Romania?
It's hard. Romania's a
Serbia.
good guess. It's not correct, but it's a
Romania,
good guess.
Serbia area.
Yeah, okay. So it is a country that borders Serbia. Serbia would have been a really nice guess because it does look a lot like Serbia and Romania, to be fair. These bollards, I would just say they're Yugoslavian bollards and easily most common in North Macedonia and Croatia, this style. They kind of make a triangle at the top and they have a red reflector like that. And one great thing about North Macedonia, which this is that it never has an antenna. And that is also...
This is North Macedonia.
Yeah, this is North Macedonia.
I feel like I've never ever had a location in here ever.
Yeah, it's a country that doesn't have a good amount of coverage. It's like only on the main roads and in the cities.
Oh, there's mountains in all directions.
Yeah, it's completely covered in mountains, basically. Okay, nice. So yeah, North Macedonia there, no antenna ever, which is great because a lot of Europe will have an antenna at least some of the time. So you can always use that to confirm. And then also just hilly and dry, I would say. All right, gettable round here. What are you thinking?
Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to move yet. I'm thinking, wow, this community world map's interesting.
Bit harder, maybe. Could be.
Where's the sun at? Is that sun reliable to you?
On this occasion, it is, yeah. Although that's always your decision, not mine.
Yeah. There are some interesting, there's small rifts in the sky, but they're not the ones that you'd want to see.
Yeah, this country does have mini rifts, but no proper rifts, yeah.
Yellow, what side are we driving on? We are on the left-hand side, the back of the car, correct?
Yeah, that is the back.
I believe.
That is the back, yeah. You
So
can
on
see the brake
left-hand
light.
side driving.
Yeah.
Now, South Africa car tends to be blue a lot of times.
Yes, true.
Not always though. Very flat lands. It has a lot of trees. Normally I go like if it's very flat, but there's not that many trees, I go Botswana. Now, Eswatini and Lesotho I always get confused by because one of them is mountainous but treeless and green, and one's not. I always get confused which one is what.
You're right.
Eswatini has more. No, this one. Maybe this one is more. I always get confused. You see.
Eswatini has more
In this-
trees. Yeah.
So in this instance, I would go in this region of 4.
Yeah.
because I don't know. I can't. If I'm not moving, I haven't got enough evidence to go elsewhere.
Okay.
Obviously,
okay.
maybe I'd avoid South
I'm
Africa
pleased
because of the blue car.
Yeah, I'm pleased. You're in the right region. I'll let you investigate a bit more, and let's see if you can, narrow it down. Although I think we're going to be in the middle of nowhere here, so we'll see.
Yeah, I feel like we're not going to get anything here.
No.
Even if I was to go super speed mode.
The luxuries of living near a Google server. You can actually do it.
Do you think that would actually up your game? I guess not really at your level.
What's that? Would fast moving up my game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think it would help you improve further.
Yeah, we just can't do it in Australia, so yeah. Too far away from the Google servers.
You've nerfed yourself and you just get better over time.
Exactly.
Right, it's 80. Oh, God. I'm not going to get any better, I think.
No, I don't think so.
I can obviously hedge my bets and get all 4. Typically, I feel like around here it has more Dutch in it, right? In the sense of like Afrikaans.
That's right. That's true. Yeah.
Where like I feel like this side a bit more English.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. But we don't have any language.
Yeah. So I'm just going to send.
Okay. Wait. Before we guess, let me just say. So Eswatini and Lesotho, you will always be able to see hills. Basically, any single frame you get in those countries, you will see hills. And you're right. South Africa will probably 70-80% of the time have the blue car, although this car is also possible there. So you were right in your initial observation that it might be Botswana. That is correct. And the best way to get that here, yes, this has more trees than normal. Botswana will always have the white car, 100% of all frames. Same with Lesotho and Eswatini. And it will often have this kind of winterish vibe, at least a lot of the time it does, with like these low trees. And the best thing here to get the region, which you also wanted to know a bit of region guessing, is if you have sand on the side of the road that looks like you could put your footprint in, like it's very soft and like you could put your footprint in, which I would say we do have here, then it should normally be the west of the country, out in the proper desert of Botswana. This is Botswana.
Out here.
With the low trees. Yeah. Something like that.
Ooh, how much money you want to put on that one?
That it's in the western half of the country, I'm relatively confident. I mean, I'm not putting any money. But I don't know. Botswana can be kind of difficult, but yeah, could be that road. Nice.
Oh, if only went to the right-hand side instead.
Yeah, exactly. But there you go.
That's the job.
Botswana, low trees, very flat, sandy soil. Yeah.
I think it's better at understanding Eswatini and Lesotho instead, then probably it'd be better for me to understand at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Well, looking around, I feel like I'm in Europe.
Kinder.
You got a Kinder sign here. Pretty flat region. I'd say over there though. Solar panels. Where would I go here? Where would I go? Not a low cam.
No.
I feel maybe in like, I would guess actually my bollards, but I'd feel like I'd be in Germany or something somewhere. I'd be in this circle here. But whereabouts, I don't know. Okay.
Place a marker because you're on the right track. Okay. So I believe that you have the country correct here, which is very good, honestly, for this is quite a difficult round. Do you want to move around a bit more to find another clue, or shall I break down the round already?
I think, well, like realistically, the only clue that I'm going to find that will basically give me Germany would have been finding the bollard.
Right.
I mean, obviously I can find language too. That would basically help me decide what side of Germany it might be.
Oh, yeah.
Or if I find like a sign of a town on it.
Sure. Maybe more that. Okay, Dummweg. Do you know what Weg means in German?
No.
It just means like road. So the place here is not going to be helpful.
It points me more north if it says Weg, though. I don't know why.
I think they're going to do that the whole country, unfortunately, but that's all right.
Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't help me. Sure. I'm happy where I am currently.
Yeah. So one thing I mentioned to you, I think I don't know if I mentioned to you, maybe someone else when I was playing with them, but red bricks are the biggest clue here. If you see buildings made of red bricks like we have everywhere here, similar style to English, architecture, then that will, if you open the map, it is like, you can just draw a line. It's so simple. So it starts at Copenhagen and it goes through Denmark down to Hamburg in northern Germany. And then it goes from Hamburg to the Netherlands, and from the Netherlands to Belgium, and from Belgium just over the border to Lille in France, just over the border, and then it goes up into England. And that is the red brick line.
From this nice little...
It works so well, Zerkaa. It works so well. I would suggest that Germany is correct. If you want to hit reset, I'll tell you why Germany here. Although it's kind of a vibes round. You did a good job on that. It's a bit too hilly for Netherlands, definitely. And we have red bricks and canals. It's like a Dutch style canal. And then I think we also had the blue car, and the blue car is really uncommon in Belgium. So that would help me rule out Belgium. It's super uncommon in Belgium. With those combined, I would say, northern Germany, nearby to Netherlands.
Uncommon in Belgium.
Yeah.
Red bricks, we have this nice line to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, canals, maybe.
They feel Dutch, so it's probably towards the Netherlands, in my opinion.
That's what I said. if I find language, I'd have to then help me go between like Netherlands or like Austria.
And especially Eastern Europe, because you'll never get any Germanic language there.
If it's darker, what does this mean on the map?
So this darkness of green refers to like natural parks, national parks, that kind of thing. Just the lighter dark green refers to wooded areas. Nice. Very good.
They were down.
And I really tell you...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, nice. The pony hole. But yeah, that brick tip is really one of the best ones. Like, it's so good.
That's a new one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Red bricks. We've got a nice little line. Please don't forget that one. I guess all of UK has red bricks, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Except not so common in Wales, Scotland, Ireland. Yeah.
Hey, that 22.9.
Easy peasy. Let's go.
There was no super close guesses this time, though.
Yeah, that's true. Not like the Cambodia ones you had in our first session.
Yeah, no.
Gotta start lining up the road, eh?
Yeah, I haven't been doing that yet.
Well, you did it. You did it for the Botswana, and we actually got the right road, so I'll take it back.
I got a nice yellow plate there. We got sheep. That looks Welsh to me.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Can't work out what that says. I'm trying to not move first, so no parking. I would probably be over here somewhere, close enough that I'm like not losing out in England too much, but also I'm covering Wales on the basis that I think it probably could be.
Yeah. Okay, so for this one, I'm actually thinking it's not Wales. So I think the landscape is a bit too open. Like the hill behind us would probably have trees in Wales, I think, if it was this short. You know what I mean? Because we're a bit further south in Wales. So I think this is actually Scotland. I think it might be Scots or something on the sign. I don't know. Even though I thought it was Welsh at first when I saw that, because it had W's in it, but yeah. Oh yeah, so it's
I don't know by
just English.
Dave Law, yeah, so it's been Scotland.
Yeah. Another thing, if you, I don't know, this is another like kind of cheeky way I'm getting this correct, but I know that the kind of grey Google car with the antenna is very common in like southern Scotland. That's also part of my guess.
Yeah, that's a big help. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Scotland, I see a sign that says 20's plenty.
Oh, interesting.
And you'll find that in Glasgow.
Oh, I think I've heard of that actually. Yeah.
So there's information for you that I can pass down.
No, I think I have heard of that. Nice. And passing place. You get passing places on the thin roads of Scotland. Place. Yeah, but that's Scotland only. Nice one.
America has like no passing zone in yellow, whatever it is.
Right. Oh yeah, that's the triangular sign. Yeah.
Yeah. Just lock this in.
Good stuff.
Near a regional park, not bad.
Yeah, you were just in England there. Kind of funny. Too patriotic.
Just can go against it.
Exactly.
Indo. I'm actually doing better at Indo Malaysia because of the plates tip, and like in our last coaching we did a lot of left and right driving.
Yeah.
Been doing better at this region quite a lot.
Beautiful.
Now the issue with Indo and stuff is obviously guessing the correct island.
Yeah, Indo's a great one to improve at, but it takes a lot of effort.
Yes, I'm not going to get anything from this as far as I can remember. I think I'm better at Malaysia than I'm Indo.
Malaysia's also a lot easier, to be fair.
Extra can. I don't know what that even means, or is that an advertisement? Is that a...
Oh yeah, so these tarps are normally just going to be ads, and they vary. Even though it looks like they have nice information at the bottom, they're pretty useless, unfortunately.
Row.
Again, yeah. Any tarp like that is useless in Indonesia. Like a tarp.
They like the location at the bottom, is it not?
No. It looks like it is, but it's like a smoking warning. It's like telling you the health risks or something. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oof, I think you're close. I think you're close with that guess.
If in doubt, go South Sumatra or Sumatra, wherever it is. Maybe these poles actually. Where's that pole gone? I saw a pole. Got a feeling maybe this.
Yeah. So this pole arrangement is common around Indonesia, I would say. And Indonesian poles, they take a lot of learning because they're subtly different a lot of the time. So I would just say that's something we can touch on in the future. What's better here, I would say, if you press R and we just look behind you, there's some oil palms here, and oil palms are really common on Sumatra. Can we find any here? Well, I think this one is not the best location to explain it, to be honest. It's a bit more wild here. Like a lot of times in Sumatra, you're inside oil palm fields, but yeah, you can just guess wherever you want. I thought western half of Sumatra somewhere.
You thought west?
Yeah, I did, just because it feels a bit wilder, but also quite hilly. The hills in Sumatra are on the west half.
I wouldn't go there because it's too close to the ocean, so it's not a smart guess at my level.
Right, yeah, it's not a good hedge, yeah.
So I'd go up more here.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, all the way up. Okay, interesting. There's so much I could say on that round, but there's just nothing particularly useful. You just kind of have to vibe it on Indo.
Yeah, you got to learn it.
Yeah.
This community world's rough. I'm not going to have a good time this week. My God. Why is everything just nothing?
It is definitely a lot of rural locations compared to...
We've had a single urban one yet, which is, I actually don't mind, to be fair, because it means there's a lot more to learn.
Yeah, I like the landscape guessing. It's the best.
Yeah, and it means you can more like learn things. Let's start us off. The sun is in an awful location, but it's in the north. So if we said southern hemisphere, there's poles like this where there's two of them, like in Ecuador or something.
Not correct, but you're on the right track.
Yeah, it's very flat. So
Too flat for Ecuador. I mean, there are
very
a few
dry.
flat sections of Ecuador, but not this flat.
very flat, very dry. Not a Chile pole.
No, because that would be not round.
I'm moving now. I've cheated.
Okay.
I don't think I am in South America. Am I South America? I'd be very lost currently, is what I would be.
Yeah.
If it was no move, I would be like, fuck, what am I going to do?
To me, the landscape here could, easily be South America, South Africa, Australia. It looks like that kind of vibe.
Even more so, we've been screwed over because I can't go down there to see. Attention would help me.
Yes.
South America for sure. I'd probably be over here currently because of the landscape and dryness. The seasons could change that.
Oh, that could be your ticket.
We got a pickup of sorts. All I know is you get a lot of pickups in Mexico.
Well, that's true, especially American pickups. But this is what is that?
Not American.
It's like a Nissan or something.
I need to wait.
It's an Opel. Maybe it's a Chevy, actually. Yeah, it's a Chevy. Okay.
So yeah, that could put me towards Mexico. American import.
Do you remember a fact about Mexican concrete poles?
They're octagonal.
Yeah. So this exact pole would be octagonal in Mexico for sure.
Oh yeah, but it's not. These poles are something, right?
Yes.
Are they everywhere?
No,
Should I know that pole? Should that be a thing that I should know?
I think I know what you're thinking of, but this is not the best example of it, so probably that's a bit too generic to say. I see why you thought Mexico, though.
I feel like I'm still in the region I was in. I mean, because of the hemisphere as well, right? Like, because of the sun, can't be Mexico.
That's right.
So I feel like I'm still happy with where I currently am. And at this point, I should have, like, someone would have forced me to guess. So
yeah, that's probably true.
I would have to say I'm here. So I don't know what you've seen that could help.
I mean, okay, so if we just pause for a second, this is a nice frame here. There's nothing, like, dead giveaway about where we are right now, okay? Like, it's a fairly generic round, I'll admit that. These kind of very thick concrete poles with these very thick crossbars at the top off to our left, they're very synonymous with this country, I would say. These huge, it's like, it looks like it weighs a ton, right?
Is it just...
Peru does do similar ones. So if you see this style, then you'd be between Argentina and Peru, and you are right in Argentina. Peru would not mix in these wooden poles, which we have here.
So Peru would only have these ones, or these style ones?
Yeah, they would, I mean, not always that style, but just definitely concrete and round in Peru.
Concrete only.
Yeah, and this is too flat for Peru only. Look at the landscape; it's very open, very flat.
Mountainous. Was I correct? So is maybe it's Peru I'm thinking of?
Okay.
Excellent.
I'm glad you zoomed this one. This is the most useful one. If they have these, what would you call like these like jutting things? I don't know what they're called.
Alternating spring things.
Yeah. What? No, specifically the concrete bits
on the outside.
Yeah, these beams.
They're like little levers or switches.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. They look like something
like toilet flushes,
like on a speedometer or something. Anyway, these thingos, if they're alternating like that, 100% Argentina. If they are all facing the same direction and there's 3, 100% Peru.
I've seen the triple one.
Yeah. So if they face all the same direction,
what's the double? There's double ones of those too.
If they're double, then I would lean Argentina. But yeah, in this style, it's Argentina.
The question is, how south do you go? Because I always get scared of going too south because if you're wrong, it's really embarrassing.
Yeah.
You're like someone's gone Ecuador.
It looks kind of normal here, right? You got palm trees. You got.
Sorry, I've gone back here.
So I would go north. Perhaps Cordoba, I thought of here.
I guess I'd end up playing it safe and going roughly where I was anyway because of...
Yeah, that's where you had it.
Being scared of it being wrong. But, yeah.
Nice.
You spot on.
Okay, fun one.
Bloody hell, this map's awful. This is going to be rogue. That's so bad.
That's why we have to lock in. This is training's very important to learn the rural tips, right?
Is that a black car?
Yeah, it's black car.
No, that's not going to help me. I'm just trying to learn to distinguish, like, okay, that's part of the car. That is that color.
Yeah. And do you think that's the front or the back of the car? That.
The front?
Yeah, that is the front. It's definitely bonnet shaped, right?
Yeah, it depends what car you're driving. I mean, some cars might have a different shape.
The thing is, when you can see the back of the car, you can normally see the brake light, whereas here we don't see that, but you know what I mean? Like, look at the black part again and imagine it was the back of the car. We would normally see the brake light here and it would be a bit less round. So yeah, this is the front of the car. We know for that reason that we're driving left here, which is huge, right?
Do we?
Well, I mean, just from the Google car. Think about it logically. He's definitely sticking to the left-hand side of the road.
What if he was just driving and then he was like veering to the left because he was like texting and driving? It was an empty area.
Well, this is a beautiful thing. You just have to use a bit of logic, right? Look around at the road. Would he actually have to dodge anything here? Not really. It's a fairly decent road, right? He could drive in the middle or on the right if he wanted to. So yeah, it definitely checks out.
That bike's strange as well. They like to get those images sometimes, but it could be front and back.
Yeah. I agree. It's kind of like that with this.
And that's
the
going that way.
Yeah, I mean, that's in the middle anyway, so it doesn't really help.
Yeah. This has Latin alphabet.
Yep, good.
1945. It's blurred up there.
Something happened here in World War II then.
You know what? I didn't even think of that. That's actually a really good thing to think about, I guess. But that also, my knowledge of World War II in this side of the world wouldn't be that useful.
That's fair enough.
Right, so left-hand side driving kind of rules out our Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Philippines. I would feel like it's very wet, so it makes you feel like it's Thailand. But then that sign points me towards Malaysia. That's very confusing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But we talked also about Thai poles as well. You'd remember that.
Oh yeah, they got holes in them.
And they're square. So
holy poles.
These are not. Well, not really holy poles. I mean, we'd normally say holy poles of what you can see through, but yeah.
They got little tiny dots in them.
You gotta go along with the Geoguessr players' particular arbitrary things we've decided to call things, but you know.
So what's the like Australian poles, like Gobi poles or something? The
Stobie poles.
Stobie poles, that's the one.
Yeah, that's in my home state, named after James Cyril Stobie. He invented them. Yeah.
Sell them at the Tang.
Oh yeah, that's
again. I feel like I am.
It actually says where we are there. That's nice. Okay, well, I mean, I'm just debating whether I teach you this or not.
Unless we're in Bangkalan.
Yeah, we are in Bangkalan. Zoom into like the little map there again. So we've got a few things here. Desa, on the first line it says Desa, and that means village. So don't worry about that. Desa is a useless word because you're never going to find the village.
Oh, this bit?
No. On the it says it there as well. But on the first line.
Oh, that's it here. Yeah, sorry.
And then next it says Ketchamantan, which means like sub-region. So it's like whatever's like a little bit bigger than a village. And then Kabupaten is like regency. So that's like below a state, that is the level. And that's very useful because Kabupaten...
village, town basically, or bigger area, and then...
Even bigger area, but not as big as a state. Yeah. It's like county basically. Kabupaten means county. And finally, Java Timur at the end is telling us the state. You could actually work out what that means with the compass in the top right. What Timur means.
It would be east.
Yeah. And so then, because we saw Kabupaten, you could look for Bangkalan, which is where we are.
When looking for Bangkalan, am I looking for like this? A town? I'm looking for a whole like...
Yeah, so specifically in Java, you can do that. It will show up on the map. Whereas in the other provinces, it's less consistent.
So we know we're in Eastern Java, really.
Yeah, we know we're there. Bangkalan, I don't know where it is specifically, but it's going to be a flat kind of landscape here. Oh, there we go. Boom. And we can see even what the map should look like here, right? We can see that to the south there's water, or what? If we trust that map. Yeah. Oh. I think that looks good. It does, right?
Then this is not necessarily where... Let's use on this road here, maybe.
Yeah, we'll try and line it up. Wait. It had a thing. It says you are here. It was on the east side of the town.
We're heading west. We're headed west. Did I go this way first time?
I'm pretty sure you did, yeah.
I had a better view of it last time. What's happened?
You did. I don't know. You switched coverage. But anyway, that little marker on the right side, just underneath the compass, I think that's a you are here sign, right?
Here.
Yeah. Right? Maybe. So yeah, I feel like we're somewhere near there, right?
That was where we started on.
Yeah, I feel like we're on that road, maybe. Yeah. So line it up. Go back to spawn and line it up. See if we can get the 5K.
Is there a bridge over this way?
Well, it's not going to be marked. Indonesia's very bad for marking things anyway.
But surely there's this big water thing here.
Yeah. So it kind of bends a bit more southern as you go along, doesn't it? East it bends north. Okay.
North is that way.
Yeah, line it up perfectly though. Something like that. I don't know.
We'll go here. I think here is reasonable enough. But there's no right... Oh, wait, hang on. That's a turn there, so...
Oh, yeah. There actually could be the 5K. Oh, really? I thought we were there.
Oh, that looks more like it. That does look more like it.
Yeah, I guess so. They were very similar.
We were close enough, though.
Yeah, 7 kilometers, not bad.
I was getting excited. We might get a 5K. I should have known by the fact that there was not this bridge.
Yeah, I guess so. No, that's fair.
7 kilometers is not bad, though. Holy smokes. This is going to be a bad time. We're in South America.
What do you think is the back or the front of the car here?
That's a brake light.
Yeah.
So that is going to be the back of the car.
Yeah.
So we're driving on the right-hand side. Says that helps us anyway.
Yeah. But it's good to work out just from the car, because a lot of times if you play no move, you will only see the landscape and the car, and that can at least give you the driving direction.
Oh, true. And if we play what you play, an MPZ, then we're stuck like this.
Sometimes they make it so you can't even see the car. Yeah. So
just be that alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awful. But also great.
It's beautiful. I'll tell you.
Vende. That flag is not.
What even is that?
Autonomous for this area, to be honest.
I don't know what it is.
Alright, means South America. We have water to our west.
Zoom in there. It might be a river for that reason, I think, if we can see stuff in the distance.
Does seem to go foggy over here.
Yeah, the sun is so blinding.
These like straw tops, it would actually make you feel like it was Mexican, but obviously we're in South America, which helps us with that anyway.
Yeah. And I'd add to that, by the way, that's a very good observation, and this does feel Mexican, but it's just because it's a resort, because we're on like the beach side or the river side here, and they're planting a bunch of palm trees and everything. It's just the only reason we have thatched here is because of the resort.
Reminds me of the Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah. That would be correct, yeah.
I know that because I went there recently. Literally the only reason why I know.
Oh, that's cool.
Right, so if that's west, that is a river though. Maybe it's in Brazil, but there's not Brazilian poles. Come on, give me what I need to see. Nando's. Nando's Sport.
Nando's Sport, not quite. Doubt you're getting anything tasty there.
Thanks here. Kiosco, Dolce Mar, Miramar. What does Mar mean in this instance? Does Mar mean more sea?
I don't know, personally. I don't really have a good Spanish knowledge, to be fair.
This is like a party resort. There's music, resto bar, Buenos Aires.
Ooh.
That's an advertisement for Buenos Aires. So
yeah, interesting.
Makes you feel like we're in, oh, imagine, there's a river over here.
I'm actually struggling to think of, I should know exactly where this is, but I don't.
Well, we got Buenos Aires and Cordoba.
Yeah.
Both being, I don't know why it says Buenos Aires 380 and then brackets Cordoba. It's a bit of a
I don't know what that's referring to either.
Okay, that helps us. That's domain hunting, which I'm trying to avoid at all costs.
Yeah.
Oh, Cordoba's that way.
Ah, that's why, because this is a street sign. So yeah, if you see those like 200 to 100 underneath it, it's just referring to the street. So it's not going to necessarily mean we're in Cordoba here.
Oh, so Buenos Aires is a better shout, really.
Yeah, well, that too. I mean, it's interesting here.
I mean, that would be. I said that the water's to the west.
Yeah. So there's nowhere in Buenos Aires that actually fits here, I would say.
And you could have over here looking over at Buenos Aires, but
possible, but they wouldn't have .ar.
That's Uruguay.
Yeah.
What a conundrum we've been put in.
Yeah.
Maybe Buenos Aires is a local big city to where we are. Bahia Blanca could be a good shout.
Yeah. Again, like you can see there's not too much going on the coast here. Like the whole city kind of stops before the coast. So, I'm actually kind of confused here about exactly where this is. It's not Buenos Aires though. I'm sure of that. I think it's a bit further north. Just with all the palm trees and everything, the way we have so many palms. Yeah, but would they build a resort there? It could be something like that. Yeah, possible.
That seems too close land-wise.
Yeah, so maybe like, I don't know. It could be one of these big lakes, maybe. I don't know. I don't think there's any cities on the lakes though. Oh, it should be that, right? I think it's that.
Roundabout right there. Cordoba Road right there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's 5K. Oh, this is an easy 5K. We're right on the water.
So where was it? That's the roundabout is that. We come through here.
Easy line up here. Just look at the angle of the road.
Big turn. Is that the turn?
Yeah, but just point compass north and look down at the ground. Easy. You don't even need to look at anything else here. So yeah, like that. And then we can see up north it turns to the east, which does correspond to real life, which is nice.
Get closer this way. But this road doesn't break into two. It does.
It does. Looking pretty good to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Boom. 5K.
There's a little 5K animation.
Yo.
Only happens in Jules.
Oh no, yeah, it's only in Jules. Damn it.
Oh, we found that. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, good effort.
Nice little zoom.
So yeah, maybe Mar must refer to the lake. I don't know.
Well, Miramar was a town, and then
Laguna Mar something.
I think it's the area. I think Mar does mean something, and that's just a lucky finder, I guess.
I mean, not bad. It did actually turn out to be in Cordoba province, so it was actually relevant.
The road was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, only a short road as well.
Yeah.
There's Buenos Aires Road as well.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing about city names. Also show up as like street names as well.
I think our road names was called London.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. It's like that. But I mean, don't you think that many British towns would have London streets? They probably would, right?
London Place.
Yeah.
There's more London Place too.
Yeah.
This map's awful.
It's great.
No, because that's like all the knowledge that I've learned, it just seems like it's gone out the window because now it's so rural.
Yeah. To me, this map is too urban. I'm not even joking.
Ooh, you're odd.
Oh, fair. I guess you want to get like a good variety all the time is the ideal scenario.
Yeah.
And I guess at your level, you want to have something that is going to be a test for both people playing.
Exactly.
That's your best chance of winning. Otherwise, if it was just, oh, this is Berlin, this is this.
Exactly.
Okay. Quite boring quite quickly.
First vibes.
Southern Hemisphere, and don't have much else to go on.
Yeah. Google Car has disappeared on this frame. Should be back now. There it is.
It's a white Google car. I mean, Southern Hemisphere.
Probably from the car on this frame.
2016 Google.
That's interesting.
It would point you like, right.
Well, okay, on this frame, the car's missing again.
Would you disagree with that one?
Yes, because if you are in Senegal and you see rifts, you will always have the roof rack.
Ah, there we go. Nice bit of information. Because you mean you barely see them anymore anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. As I said, like, mini rifts are possible in many countries, so yeah.
Well, I'm heading back down towards Botswana again.
Well, we didn't get your no moving guess here anyway, so I'm curious to know what you thought.
Yeah, I would have felt here.
Oh, here's a good thing. Here's a good thing. So Senegal drives right-hand side of the road, right? But peep through the window of this Mazda over here, and you can tell which side of the road they're driving.
Oh.
So steering wheel, which side is it on?
Yeah, on the right.
Yeah, so left-hand drive country.
Which I'm not great with down here.
Well, all of these ones used to belong to Britain. So
None of these.
what do you mean, sorry? All of them. I said.
Oh, yeah, but so then it's right hand. These will drive left hand side, right?
Yeah, they all drive left. They all drive left, and if you have a right-hand steering wheel, that means you're in a left-hand drive country.
Yeah, of course.
Think about your car. Yeah.
Considering my own country, I'm like, hang on a second. Yeah, I mean, Botswana would have been my guess from the get-go.
Okay.
Obviously, that car helps in white. I don't know if you disagree.
Yeah, so, I mean,
agree?
let's talk about the round. So,
just to go on.
yeah, so we have very flat landscape. So again, we're ruling out Lesotho and Eswatini. And then we also have the white Google car, which is much more common in Botswana than it is in South Africa. So yeah, you're correct.
That's what we have to go off, right? That's what I can really... Like, is there anything else you'd see that would make you...
Well, I'd say it's very dry. It's deserty. We have a lot of low trees again. And obviously, like, we have a lot of small houses. It's a bit poorer than what you'd often see in South Africa. And I would say as for where in Botswana, again, we do have that very sandy soil. Maybe not quite as sandy as the last one. And I also saw a few palm trees in the distance. I think in the
they were
south yard.
somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, there's some. Yeah, you just passed one. Around, palm trees. So palm trees are particularly common around the city of Maun in northern Botswana. So I would suggest we're somewhere nearby there.
I'm not going to waste our time in a perfect guess. We'll just
Yeah, okay.
believe in your source. But yeah, I would have said Botswana from the rip of that, which is good at least.
Yeah.
Restaurant Teruvi. Really been
Familiar. I think I know where this is.
impressive.
So, but this is a difficult round, though. This is a difficult round. Okay, so where
The
would you
road's really
think
white, but it's not. It's
initially?
just exposure. Well, that feels Northern Hemisphere. Restaurant Teruvi. Restaurant.
This isn't initially where I thought it was, but there is a let's play this round still, because there is a great way that you can eventually get this, I think. Just by what we have here. Like, I think you can narrow it down to at least a couple of countries here.
Can I?
Yeah. Just give the whole photosphere a good look.
Ah. Right.
Yeah.
That helps out considerably.
Yeah.
Well, that locks us into two countries for me. Albania and Montenegro, and I feel like Albania's flatter. Maybe
They are both extremely mountainous countries, but we're in a flat region here, and there is one little plateau, which I think this fits for. I would say, actually, you're right. Albania is marginally flatter than Montenegro. Like, the coastal stuff is kind of flat. I think this is right on the border between the two countries.
so. Whenever I see the rift,
Yeah.
I kind of just
click
plonk
there.
it.
I think we're inside that dark green patch near Skoda or something like that. And I'll tell you, when we loaded in, I thought this was Mallorca because of the trees, but yeah, I was mistaken.
Even though Mallorca had coverage, I guess it does.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, because of the tourists.
Would have send it.
Oh, I took you
Is it
off.
where I was before?
Yeah, I took you off it. What a shame.
Oh, no, I wasn't there. I was here.
Yeah,
somewhere.
you were near Jerez, yeah. Well, once again, Zerkaa closer.
Yeah, that's what I do. You know, it's this grind that's been working off.
Exactly.
Right, this is an interesting one again.
Yep. Let's talk about Google Car quickly. I wanna just like get your opinion on
let's
it.
get
Front
this
or
in my
back
head.
or what?
Back of cars over here. It's black potentially.
Yeah, you're correct.
Black Google car.
Yeah.
We're getting snow-capped mountains everywhere we look.
Before you move, I want your guess here, because this is obviously like a very tough round if you're playing no moving.
Look at the sun. Southern Hemisphere. Really? That's a throw off.
Wouldn't be your first thought just on the landscape.
All right, it's a big throw off. I had a couple in mind. I had this one in mind.
Yeah.
I was having in mind, like here in mind somewhere. That was my two kind of countries really. Was like not the Mongolian car. I was going to Kazakhstan, not this region. I was here.
And Kazakhstan will beyond the fact that we looked at the sun here. Kazakhstan will be another country where you always have a big blur.
What around us?
Oh, just like the Google car. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I would say that you have clicked remarkably close to where this is. I would honestly just keep your guess where it is and see how close it is.
Well, I just because I saw the snow-capped mountains down here, and I had two
yeah.
countries between me, so Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's quickly open the location, though, because I want to just talk about the landscape quickly. So, very dark soil, tiny little bushes with like yellow grass everywhere, and rocky. It's also very rocky down here. And finally, you got this fence, which looks very Latin American, I would say. The kind of spindly wooden fence, which is very poorly kept.
It was like the game, The Forest, where you put a little stick down and make a...
Yeah, exactly.
You make a fence out of a stick.
You see that a lot in like Chile as well and whatnot. But black Google car is super common in Patagonia as well.
Where's Patagonia?
Patagonia is the southern region of Argentina that looks like this.
I hear Patagonia and I think of, whatchamacallit?
Or the brand of clothing. Yeah. If you zoom out all the way and just look at the world map here, you can see how much further south Argentina goes than South Africa and Australia. Like, it's so cold down here. Look at how close it is to Antarctica compared to South Africa.
Oh, yeah. Massive.
And Australia. Like, Australia's like just as far as South Africa.
All right. It's literally like relentless. It's never.
Well, this isn't that bad. Come on.
No, but it's just like it's just never. Where's Europe gone?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we haven't
does
rolled
Europe
much
exist on this map?
Yeah. It's got more. Many people criticize this map for having too much Europe.
But we barely had Europe. We had Botswana twice.
Yeah.
Argentina 3 times, 4 times.
I don't know.
And we're in South America once again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I haven't confirmed it's not Mexico yet, actually.
Good point.
And pequeño gusto con gran sabor, and it's got dollars.
Do you know the currency of Mexico?
Considering I was just there, no, but it's Uruguay.
It would appear to be. You should have made a guess before you moved, though. Let's be fair.
Yeah, true. We're failing at that again. Well, I'm failing at that. Chicken. Why is K69?
That must be another way of saying the dollars, I guess. I don't know.
So when I see Uruguay, I'm like Montevideo, but it doesn't feel like. Isn't there certain things people know about like Montevideo?
Well, yeah, this feels like a smaller town, right? To me, it does.
Yeah.
But it might be in the Montevideo region. It's possible.
Palm trees.
Yeah, palms tend to be found, I guess, in the south and the west of the country mostly. Like anywhere near water.
I was just trying to see if I could find a way to get to the coast if possible. But in a duel, you've both seen the flag, so you're just going to go, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. There we go, yeah. Wasn't the
That's what you can really do with it.
I was just going to mention there, we had like the big, thick, white painted signpost, which you don't get in Arg. Oh man, we had something here, and I really wanted to mention it to you on another round, but I forgot.
In this country?
Yeah, but let's go without moving on this round.
Okay, European plate.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha. Academy. Alpha. AAA.
Yeah, AAA is crazy.
This would feel Turkish, I think, Northern Hemisphere.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not anyway because Europe. I need to confirm that. Unsal Isi. Maybe the water tanks are helpful.
Mm-hmm.
This obviously helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I would be in my comfortability area of being around here somewhere.
Okay, I have a few things I want to mention here. Firstly, what percentage confident are you on Turkey here?
50.
Okay.
Because you questioned it.
Yeah. Oh, no. Just before I said anything.
Europe, dry. For like 60, 70.
Yeah. I mean, this is Turkey. It's like as Turkish as it comes this round. So well done. Good job on getting it. A few things here. Number one, and I really regret not saying this on the other one, but this is so good for Turkey. It's ridiculous. Is that every house in Turkey has a water tank on the top. It is absurdly consistent. You have these on every house in the country, basically. Like, look around here. You'll see it on every single house.
Oh, no.
I mean, on this one, probably just can't see it, but yeah.
There is. They have that one there. Yeah, and this one's pretty behind somewhere.
Basically, like 90% of houses in Turkey have that. Number two, salt and pepper road. Like Texas-style salt and pepper, black and white looking road is super Turkish.
You play and see salt and pepper, you know you're in Turkey, really.
Basically, I mean, it can show up in Eastern Europe as well, but I would be heavily considering Turkey. Of course, we got the minaret, which is obviously leaning towards Turkey as well. And then two more things. Number one, we got the white tab on the Google car here, which Turkey is easily the country where that's the most common. So that could be a good way of confirming. And number two, all the roofs here are flat. So you know how I said in the east, they have tin roofs, and in the west, they use tiled roofs?
Yep.
If they have dead flat roofs where you can't even see what it's made of, then that would tell you to go near Syria. And we even saw the name Gaziantep on the truck there. But yeah, it's super consistent. If you see all flat roofs like this, then you can just click the Syria border.
On this truck?
Yeah, it said Gaziantep.
Gaziantep at the bottom there.
Yep.
Ooh.
Very nice. Oh, just outside Gaziantep, actually.
To remind, west was more like tin metal roofs.
No, west was more tiles.
Oh, sorry, east. Yeah, sorry. I mean east. I didn't mean east. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because that was the Armenian round right up here, right? We had one here, and then this side is more
Tiles.
What roofs? Like just tiles. What?
Yeah.
I guess.
Like just red tiles, like, you know, like the big 3D looking ones. You just got to remember that the west of Turkey is like where all the industry is. It's where all the wealth is. East Turkey, gonna look pretty run down. A lot of tin sheet roofs, all that kind of stuff. Well, no, the line's more like, you could say like lines come up with that kind of lake where it says Elazig. The kind of smaller lake there. Yeah. Kind of lines up with that. But then also you got the south stuff with the flat roofs. And in the north, where it's super green, it all kind of falls apart. The north is just like its own thing.
What we've learned today is that this Community World map is going to be very interesting. It's going to pose a lot of issues, I think.
Got to remember, all your opponents who you're
field as me though.
Yeah, exactly.
From what I've done today is that we really need to. I need to really brush up on. Wasn't massively far off ever actually though. When like region of the world guessing.
Yeah, I mean you basically were normally in the right continent and even sometimes in the right region, so that was really good. Yeah.
Seems like my Europe knowledge is pointless now though.
No, I tell you, it's as common as on any other map.
This next one, right? Europe guaranteed.
Okay. Boom.
Yeah, see? Or is it? Yeah, it is. Just one final, only one round, not the whole thing, so number 5. This is actually an interesting one that I get not wrong a lot, but I'd like to know how you would differentiate the areas. So like when I see these trees, I think Finland, Estonia, North Russia, this kind of triangle here.
Yeah. So we got a mix of Scots pines, which are the orange ones, and birches here, and a few spruces as well, I guess.
So then when, obviously for Finland, I look out for like road signs ending in tie, T-I-E. They tend to be in these kind of roads, where Estonia, you don't really have the TN and T at the end in these kind of roads, because they're more in like the urban part. Russia, I look for a plate.
Are you familiar with this corridor?
No, this wouldn't help me at all, this car.
Sure.
137, don't know if that helps me.
Okay, so before we move, let's
try not
let's
to
have a
move in
guess.
general, yeah.
If you were playing a duel?
I would have gone over here somewhere.
Nice.
Because it doesn't feel like Finland.
No, the road's much too poor.
There's no snow poles out.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It feels a bit more like just grander, so I'd have gone Russia. But then I feel like I've guessed here before for the same reason, and end up it being over here.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
What would you have done? Or what do you see?
So first things first, correct. It's Russia. Well done. Like the vibe off the trees was correct. This is like kind of like the northeastern European style of forest, I would say. Number 2, yeah, not going to be Finland, or for that matter, Estonia, with a road this poor. Like, generally speaking, those two countries do have nicer roads. Like, this is a very shoddy road. Number 3, we got that kind of striped black and white guardrail in the background, which is hard to see, but you can definitely make it out. I'm trying to think of countries that do that. Probably Ukraine and Russia, I think, do that style of guardrail.
Ukraine would have a red car.
Yeah, of course, exactly. And also here we have the black car with the long antenna, which is the Russian equivalent of the Ukrainian one. Okay, I would say maybe like 50, something like 30 to 50% of Russian rounds have the black car long antenna. Okay, so whereabouts in Russia? I think your click is pretty decent. I would hedge it more east to be sure, but yeah, I mean the click is pretty decent here. It does kind of look like the Baltics.
Would you go though? Would you go like over here?
That's a good question. Maybe like Kostroma, which is 2 more over from you. 2 more. Yeah, there we go. Something like that maybe. But yeah, if I was trying harder, I'd maybe look at the antenna a bit more and stuff to try and differentiate it. I think for your purposes, this is going to be fine.
This is not a big highway like this, is it?
It could be, actually. If it's a yellow road, it could be, yes. Oh, wow. What? Okay, and this round is actually some bullcrap, by the way. So if you click on the round... okay, this round's actually bullcrap. They've updated the coverage there, but this map hasn't got it or something. Normally, this would be like Gen 4 coverage. It's an annoying round. But yes, northern kind of vibe like that. You did a good job. You would have been as close as I was, so yeah. All right, thank you guys. We'll end off there with some terrible Russia guessing by me. But Zerkaa, thank you for joining me. We did a 1 vs 1 over on Zerkaa's channel, so feel free to go ahead and check out the description to see how that went. Different format to last time. And Zerkaa, thank you for coming along.
Thank you.
For being a good student. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Till next time, and goodbye.
Peace.